Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Last outing for Minnesota, they won that game again, and they showed a lot of heart in that one, getting down early, but put together a terrific run to sold it away in the end.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Bradley is out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I did have a chance to talk with Minnesota's head coach. Among the chief items of concern is the scoring versatility of Kristaps Porzingis. Coach said he can beat you facing up, back to the basket, running to the rim. Defensively, we have to keep him in our sights at all times. We'll see if all that extra attention pays off. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And guys, Caris LeVert can do so much while he's on the basketball floor. The problem for LeVert is just staying on the basketball floor.
Yeah, injuries have really slowed him down the last couple of years, Greg, and it's unfortunate because this kid's an outstanding player. He gets it done in every way as a wing scorer. He can make plays, he can defend, he can score the ball. LeVert says he tries to model his game after Penny Hardaway, and if he can stay healthy, I don't think that comparison's too far off.
Now, here's ball. Following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Outside Bradley. Inside. Aldridge against Ball. Aldridge's shot is good.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Ball, the bounce pass. Porzingis finds Plumlee. Bradley against LeVert. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, he's getting smarter at reading these situations, guys. LeVert's basketball IQ and pick and rolls ascending.
Now, here's Bradley. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Passes to Craig. A 3-ball. Tries again. And Porzingis with the lay-in.
Guys, you look at Porzingis, and it seems like he's got a knack for chasing down the ball on the offensive glass. Really good instincts.
Here is Anderson. Pass to Rubio. Shot clock at 6. No good on the 3. The Bulls leading by 6. To the inside. Ball. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Lakers. Outside Aldridge. Kicks to Anderson. Back to Aldridge. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Porzingis.
You know, Aldridge is a load to deal with. When he gets good position, you pretty much have to be physical with him.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
It's LeVert on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
You know, you can't go for that shot fake. I mean, LeVert is crafty and clever at using it to his advantage. You got to stay down if you're on defense.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside Bradley. Rubio against Ball. Here's Aldridge. Rebound by the Bulls. Porzingis looking it over. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's the... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Aldridge out there with Jokic. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Bradley. And it's Rubio in at the point guard.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
And Bradley gets it to go.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does, seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
There's the pass to Plumlee. Over to the left wing. Rubio against Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Bradley. Here's Aldridge. And the rebound paying off as they pick up two on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, Aldridge using those long arms of his to corral that offensive rebound.
Porzingis finds Plumlee. It's LeVert on the wing.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this? Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick. He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch.
Rubio, the pass to Aldridge. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. To the paint, and Jokic slams it in.
At his size, Jokic a threat to throw it down, showing you how dominant he can be inside.
Pass to LeVert. And Plumlee kicks to LeVert. It's good from long range. LeVert's got 9.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Rubio against Ball. That one good for 2.
Yeah, right over the top. Rubio surveying the situation. Just takes what the defense allows.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Ball. To the middle. Stolen by Anderson. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Launches the 3. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Rubio.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Ball. He's got 6. 50 seconds left in the first half.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
And it's Aldridge on the follow.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
They get it again. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Man, I like how close Porzingis gets to the rim. I mean, he knows when he's this deep, the defense really has no chance to keep him from dunking it.
Ball against Rubio. Down low. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Minnesota shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Looking at the Bulls, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Their offense is functioning at a very...
And that...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Plumlee all out there with Karis LeVert. And there's Porzingis, and it's Craig in at the 3 slot. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Well, you know what? I think you got to be excited about LeVert's potential. This kid seems to get better and add more to his game every year.
Outside Bradley. Now the dish to Aldridge. He kicks to Anderson. Clock at 6. A beautiful reverse layup. Anderson's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
A nice shot by LeVert.
You got to D up LeVert better than that. But, I mean, he excels at scoring over the defense.
Pass to Bradley. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Can't cash in from close range.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
LeVert from outside. Bradley with some nice D. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Anderson. Plays it up and banks it in. Anderson's got his second bucket.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
The pass to LeVert. Porzingis trying to get free.
Yeah, LeVert's so good at getting to his spots and capitalizing once there. Fun to watch him when he gets rolling like this.
And Rubio kicks to Anderson. Rubio taking his time here. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Porzingis passes to Plumlee. It's LeVert on the wing. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
LeVert against Jokic. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
The Bulls shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Anderson passes to Jokic for the tie. Anderson can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bradley against Ball. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Off on that one. 3/4 of play in a close game here. It's the Bulls. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Ricky Rubio is out there with Avery Bradley. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Anderson. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Ball, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Ball. Shoots over Rubio. Ball, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
That puts them in the lead. Anderson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Timberwolves.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
A rebound by the Timberwolves. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Bradley from 3. And the 3 ball is good. And now a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Hey, when you look at Jokic, forget about calling him a good passing big man. He's a great passer, period.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Poked away. Stolen by LeVert. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And here they go. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
6 to shoot. Ball against Rubio. Shoots off the step back. Ball no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Dishes the ball. Back to Porzingis. Over Anderson. Porzingis passes the ball. Shoots from the line. And yes, it's good. LeVert's got 10 points in just the second half.
Man, I like the competitive spirit of LeVert. Never backs down from taking these enormous shots. That shows you how confident he is.
Here's Jokic. Anderson trying to free himself up. Jokic, no good. In transition, here come the Bulls. Porzingis has got the ball. And it's sent back by Jokic. On defense, Minnesota. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Ball feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock to take the lead. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Aldridge dishes to Anderson. Rubio. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, catching the defender slightly out of position that time. Rubio takes advantage. Now goes to the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
From deep. Misses there. And so the Timberwolves take the win. This